So we've taken a look at a lot of admin guns in Garry's mod, but this thing is an entirely different beast. This is the 9 Cave-In Watcheroger? Or Watcheroger? I really don't know how to say it, but it's a ridiculous machine that, really? I wish you guys could see the ammo right now, because it's 420. Nice. I'm sure most of you know who Sevv is. He's made a lot of the awesome and quirky add-ons we've taken a look over these past few years, and I've missed using his add-ons in videos, but thankfully the man is back to release a SWEP that he initially wanted to release back in 2022, but well, now we're here, and this is the sequel to, well, the other giant admin gun we took a look at, which I did do a video on. I'll put that one in the top right corner. This thing is a beast. It's got a bunch of different modes. The first mode is the Electric Annihilator. Nice name. Alright, now that was a lot of noise. But can it back up that noise with power? Well, I think we know the answer to that. Now I would love to do a Will It Survive, but the thing is, there's really no need, because most of these fire modes, well, it's pretty much going to annihilate any NPC. It even killed 073. I mean, it killed us too, but doesn't matter. As long as they die, that's all that really counts. And that is just one of the many modes that's going to be in this weapon. Next one we got, Death Ray. Now you want to be very careful about this. We're going to go ahead and back up. Oh yeah. It definitely lives up to the name. A literal death ray from the sky, absolutely annihilating anything unfortunate enough to be within its path. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna put it to the test. We got a lot of SCP-073s and a lot of Incredible Hulks. Let's see what the Death Ray does to them. Okay. So all the Hulks are dead. But I didn't see any SCP-073s up there. And, well, that's because they are all very much still alive. Alright, so Death Ray didn't really do it for us on that one. What about Hail of Bullets? Well, that's not gonna work. Okay, so SCP-073 is not the best test for that. Hail of Bullets. Okay, we got something diabolical on our hands here. Look at all of those impacts. That is actually nuts. Now, if you guys are wondering what it looks like in a third-person viewpoint, well, here it is. It's actually ridiculous. Like, completely ridiculous. We could spawn all the Odessas in the world. We could spawn Rebels. We could spawn Alex, Barney, you name it. They're literally all dying in instants. I mean, not even an instant. It's pretty much quicker than that. And you feel like a god. Next up, we have a very funny one. Turn things into hot dogs. It literally turns NPCs into hot dogs. But even better than that, you can turn a hot dog into a hot dog. So now he's a hot dog. That's way too meta for me. Let's go ahead and go back to just, well, changing NPCs. Now the real question is, can this work on the likes of 073? It can. And, wow, that's one way to get rid of him. But surely Minge God is unaffected. Well, if you thought that, you would be absolutely correct. Next up, we have the Healing Beam. This is going to supercharge anyone, and if you hold E and left click, oh yeah! We now have like 21,000 health, so you can't see it on screen right now, but trust me, it's a lot of health. But what about Odessa? I mean, 40 health, pff, that's pitiful. Thankfully, we can change that by just supercharging his health bar. Now he's got 228,000 health. It's gonna take a lot of crowbar hits to kill you now. And that means I get to hit you even more before you get to die. I should really just have an hour-long video of me doing this and see how well that does. See you guys next April. Alright, in all seriousness, next up we got the Explosive Shotgun. And they're not kidding when they say explosive. It literally shoots out missiles that explode on impact. Alright, so we got a few Odessas lined up. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like. Very precise and very effective. As we can see, no one survived. The explosion radius is just enormous. Alright, next up we have orbs, and this is going to shoot out these little tiny blue orbs that bounce and just kind of go about their way. I don't really know what to say about this one. It's kind of unique. Alright, real talk though. I have always wanted to play Odessa bowling, so now is finally that day. Can we get a strike? First try. Alright, I hate this game. Thankfully we have Junder, or Yunder, another creator that does work with Sevv, I believe. This is going to be cursed, I imagine. And I was not disappointed, but I will say that's a much better result than my last attempt. And we have Rocket Spam. Oh yeah! That's a strike if I've ever seen one. So this is obviously just kind of ridiculous. You can't even really see what you're shooting, but they look more like meteor strikes than anything. It looks really good though, the explosion effects and everything. Super top-notch stuff. And then we have the improvised power beam, which is gonna shoot a gigantic Gauss explosion that rivals a lot of bomb explosions too. Now, of course, I've said it 1,000 times, but yes, it will completely vaporize any NPC you shoot at it. But if you need even a little bit more oomph than this, well, don't worry, we got the oomph. Here we got the Incredible Hulk. Hold the E key while you press left click, and the power will be so tremendous, not even you can survive its explosion. But just for shits and giggles, let's go back to that because I am curious as to what it looks like from afar. Holy cow. Alright, we're gonna spawn the Hulk right there. I'm gonna shoot it way over here. Alright, not quite enough. Let's go right here. It still killed the Incredible Hulk. That is some scary shit. Next up, we have lightning. And this is just going to shoot out random bits of lightning. Once again, we're going to use the Hulk as a good comparison. Wow, that's some lightning. Let's go ahead and try it on Jeff. Once again, Jeff is invincible, just so you guys know. Well, not anymore. And we have the remover tool. This is going to be the standard for just getting rid of things, aka like the most broken shit ever. Here we have SCP-106. But unfortunately, certain NPCs or next bots that cannot be targeted are not going to be affected by this. So 106, he is just fine. So there you guys have it. That was the... I'm really not going to say the name again. But it's an amazing weapon with tons of cool features and unique functions. Guys, as always though, I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. If you want to leave a like or subscribe, you totally can. Become a member today to get some cool perks and use code Necros94 when you're on G Fuel next time. And until next time, thanks for watching and farewell.